Sisters and brothers, it's not just a mathematical question. That's the easiest way to look at it. You got money, what are you going to spend it on? Jobs, schools, food, health care, or war and occupation? We all know the answer. We can talk about it in a speech. We can put it on a placard or a banner. But I think that our challenge, seriously, is a lot deeper than that. We have to make a decision. Listen to me. Are we a movement that is against war abroad alone? Or are we a movement that's also against the war at home? If the answer to that question is yes, we are a movement against both of these wars, not just for moral reasons, but for strategic reasons, then we've got to begin to act like it. We've got to begin to relate to the war at home like it. You know, this election was rigged. It had nothing to do with poor and working people. It was rigged to fuel the deficit war against unions, against poor people, against youth. It's raging all over the world. It's going to rage right here in New York State. That's of particular importance because we want to have a big anti-war manifestation here in April. About that time, I would not be surprised if the streets of New York are raging with the war against the budget cuts and layoff that the New York State government has in plan for the people of New York. Some of you may know, who are local residents, that Cuomo got in. He got in by promising to break unions and lay off and cut back. That's how arrogant they are. And so what we must do this spring is define what our relationship to that struggle is going to be. Everyone's going to be watching it. New York's supposed to have a strong union movement. They're targeting the transit workers, the teachers union, the public service workers, the hospital union. They want to open up the contracts. They want to weaken pensions, health care, usher in two-tier wage schedules. It's a war on working people and young people. We got to define ourselves in relation to that. Are we going to be something else, or are we going to be at the center of that? Let's continue. Thank you, sisters and brothers.